You ever look back at a national team and just think, how did they not win anything? Like, the talent was all there, world-class players everywhere, but somehow every tournament ended the same way. Heartbreak, chaos, or just pure underachievement. Today, we're talking about the top 5 countries that wasted a golden generation. Those teams that had the stars, the hype, the expectations, but never the medals to show for it. It's a mix of bad timing, bad luck, and sometimes just bad coaching. Anyway, let's get into it. At number 5, we have the Netherlands squad of 2010 to 2014. The Netherlands. A team that always seems just one step away from glory. And that 2010 to 2014 run was the ultimate example. They had everything. Robben's speed and clutch finishing, Sneijder pulling strings, Van Persie leading the line, and that classic Dutch swagger. In 2010, they came within inches of winning it all. Literally, if Robben had just slotted that one past Casillas. 4 years later, they humiliated Spain 5-1 at the 2014 World Cup, with Van Persie scoring one of the most iconic headers ever. But even then, they fell just short again, losing to Argentina on penalties in the semi-finals. After that, it all just collapsed. They missed Euro 2016, missed the 2018 World Cup. The golden years gone just like that. A generation that produced brilliance and heartbreak in equal measure, but no silverware. Classic Dutch football. Beautiful, bold, and somehow still unfinished. Number 4, Portugal 2004 to 2014. Before Portugal finally won something in 2016, there was an entire decade where they just couldn't get it done. That 2004 to 2014 era was supposed to be their time. Led first by Figo, Deco and Rui Costa, then passing the torch to a young Cristiano Ronaldo. The talent was ridiculous. Carvalho, Maniche, Simão, Nani. They had a full squad of world-class players, but they fell short every single time. Losing the Euro 2004 final on home soil to Greece, probably one of the biggest upsets in football history, was devastating. Then the 2006 World Cup semi-final loss to France, and after that, it just spiraled. Constant near misses and disappointing exits.
What's ironic is that when Portugal finally won a major trophy, Euro 2016, it wasn't this golden generation that did it. It was a more pragmatic, less glamorous team built around grit, defence, and a veteran Ronaldo. So yeah, the Figo, Deco, Ronaldo era, pure talent, pure heartbreak, no trophies. Number 3, Ivory Coast, 2006 to 2014. Man, the Ivory Coast golden generation should have been the team to break Africa's World Cup curse. Just look at the lineup. Didier Drogba, Yaya Touré, Kolo Touré, Zokora, Gervinho, Kalou. That's a course stacked with Premier League and Champions League level talent. They had strength, leadership and experience in every position. But somehow, they just couldn't make it click. Part of it was bad luck. They kept landing in groups of death at every World Cup. In 2006, they faced Argentina and the Netherlands. In 2010, Brazil and Portugal. In 2014, they came agonisingly close to the knockout stages but still went out. It always felt like they were one break away from making history, but it never came. The frustrating thing? On paper, they were miles ahead of any other African side at the time, but between poor management, tough draws, and inconsistent performances, that golden generation ended trophyless, never winning AFCON until 2015, after most of them had retired. A huge what-if for African football. Number 2, England, 2002 to 2010. This England era was supposed to be unstoppable. Beckham, Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes, Rooney, Ferdinand, Terry, Cole. It's honestly absurd how much talent they had. Every position was world-class, and yet, every tournament ended the same way. Quarter-final heartbreak. The big problem? They could never find balance. Gerrard and Lampard couldn't play together properly, Scholes got pushed out to the wing, and the tactics were painfully outdated. Add in penalty shootout failures, golden boy media pressure, and injuries at the worst times. It was a recipe for frustration. The 2006 World Cup summed it up perfectly. Beckham limping off, Rooney getting sent off against Portugal, and then the inevitable penalty loss. For all their individual brilliance, England never clicked as a team. No Euros final, no World Cup semi-final, just wasted potential and endless what-if debates.
It's almost poetic that it took a completely different generation under Southgate to finally get England back to major finals again. Number 1. Belgium, 2014 to 2022. It's hard to think of a more frustrating story in modern football than Belgium's golden generation. From 2014 to 2022, they had everything. De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku, Courtois, Kompany, a squad stacked with world-class talent across every line. They were FIFA's #1 ranked team for 4 straight years, yet never won a single major trophy. At their peak, they looked destined to win it all. The 2018 World Cup was their big shot. They beat Brazil, played some of the best football in the tournament, and then fell short against France in the semis. That was their moment, and it slipped away. After that, the chemistry started fading. Hazard declined fast, Lukaku struggled with injuries, and by the 2022 World Cup, the team was a shadow of itself, divided, frustrated, and past its prime. For a generation that talented, one that defined a footballing era, to walk away empty-handed, it's genuinely shocking. Belgium had the players to dominate world football, but somehow they'll be remembered as the ultimate nearly team.
And that wraps up the top 5 countries that wasted a golden generation. Every one of these teams had the stars, the hype, and the expectations, but football doesn't care about potential, it's about moments. And these sides just never had theirs. I'm Ranking Reporter, and I drop videos like this every single day, breaking down football's biggest what-ifs, lost eras, and forgotten legacies. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to like, follow, and drop your thoughts below. Which golden generation do you think was the biggest waste of talent?